Hey guys, I'm gonna bring you something a little different today. I've been dominating Tarkov with bolt-action rifles ever since I started playing. So much so, I've racked up about 9,000 hours on my main account. Now with that said, I'm hoping to impart some knowledge with you guys. And for me, it's about getting better at doing voiceovers when I'm doing these videos. The feedback is welcome, leave it in the comments, and let's get on with the action. U6 spawn on woods. This is a cheeky spawn, because I like to do cheeky things from here. We're gonna get up on the netting, wait for the dudes that come up and check the table for athletics on the opposite spawn from where we are now. We're just gonna chill for 2 to 3 minutes. If nothing happens, we loot and we move on with the raid. That being said, pitter-patter of footsteps. My guy's trying to avoid the USEC camp, which is fine. PMCs never look up as well. Just remember that. We're gonna lead, let him walk into the bullet. He'll do most of the work for us. Loot and scoot. We'll hit this and hit the valuable spawns. Always check next to these 2 beds under this rock for valuables. Next to this bed on the side for valuables as well. Always make sure you check this table for athletics. If I come here mid-raid and the athletics are still there, oh, I'm gonna be mad, boys. Check this dead body as well for athletics. Shifting up to just beyond Sniper Mountain. We're halfway through the raid by now. Shot coming from the scav village. I waited a few minutes, and then somebody finally rocked up to the car extract. We zeroed for about 350 meters. It's pretty accurate from up here, but there's a new metal sheet that they put in this patch, because somebody obviously cried about getting got at the extract. Damn it. I let off 10 rounds at that metal sheet because I was pissed off. I had to scare that guy. You win some, you lose some. That shot is definitely doable. You just gotta wait for the perfect time. 20 minutes into the raid is wrapping up. We're gonna check the med camp, see if somebody's looting and scooting before they get out. And what do you know? Big boy backpack down there. All right, we're gonna get an angle. We're gonna be zeroing for 450 meters. The back of the med camp is just short of 500 meters. Just to let you know if you're looking at people looting the med bag right at the back in the middle of the camp. Let's see if we can get eyes on this guy. There are a lot of loot boxes, med boxes, so on down there. So normally you can get somebody standing still to practice on. If you're patient enough and you're dedicated enough, you'll start hitting these shots quite consistently. Especially if you get you at the beginning of the raid, somebody always come tap the med camp. And near the end of the raid too, you normally get somebody looting it before they extract. With that being said, this shot coming up was beautiful. And just like that, man's been domed from 480 meters away. This is just one of the quick ways down this mountain. Super efficient, super quick. I live off my stims as well. My stim case is always full. Little cheeky scav trying to nick my loot. We only put 2 PMCs down this raid, but that's okay. It's not about the volume, it's about the quality. Another cheeky spawn, RUFA spawn. We're gonna get up on the rock on the right. We're gonna look down at the UN roadblock spawn and see if anybody spawned there. If you get up here quick enough, you sometimes catch them off guard. Just not today, because nobody's there. Or they've already run away. I'm zeroed for 450. Bullet drop's not too crazy. Easy shot if they're hanging about the spawn. Now, you've got a great sight line from this view, and you can spend quite a few minutes up here without getting got. Unless somebody's got thermals, I'm normally pretty safe up here. 10 minutes in, we come across our first PMC crossing on the beach. Sturman is up. Everybody's trying to get angles. Makes for good sniping from this point. We zeroed for 300. We're gonna lead, and he's gonna walk into the shot. Now, it might look easy, but I practice a lot. It's harder than it looks. I have many hours of sniping. That being said, I still only hit 6 out of 10 shots. So persevere, keep at it, and I live by the rule, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So don't be afraid to shoot. Now we got a cheeky boy over here trying to get eyes on Sturman. He's a mover. But all we need is for him to let his guard down just for a second. That's all we need. We zero it to 400 and we just wait. We just wait for him to let his guard down just for a second when he thinks he's safe. Another PMC down. Now make sure you hit the van depending on what you're running. But I run on a lot of stims, and the van always contains a lot of food. My guy's always got the munchies. A scav has stolen my gun, but that's okay. I'm never too bothered about the loot. I should be, but I'm not. I'm just here for quality, distant snipes. I'm circling around the lake. I'm gonna get a side view of the silencer hut. You get a great view from this little rock mound, and you can scout the forest just before we approach the loot to make sure we don't see any bogeys. But it is a forest, so sometimes people can avoid you, even if you got great line of sight. Just like this Timmy. I don't know where he came from, but he did get the jump on me, but unfortunately his aim wasn't true. And poor Timmy, back to the stash. Notice I ran up to the trees. Trees are your friends, best used as extra armor and protection from getting shot in the face. Unlucky Timmy. Lastly, while we're wrapping things up, located a player scav, and I can't let player scavs live. Bane of my life. Somebody looted this guy? And took the tag? Scumbag. Weather was turning bad, so we got out. Now, if somebody's taking your tag, scroll down in the overall, see what your longest shot was, and that'll give you a gauge on how far that was. 425. Decent. We spawned at outskirts, did a bit of looting by the dead man in the duffel bag, made my way to the mound, when all of a sudden somebody started trying to pound me from across the map, and I wasn't having it. I kind of had a vague idea where it was, but I couldn't get eyes from this angle. So we decided to maneuver closer to the border of outskirts. Just having the vaguest of ideas where somebody's sniping from can lead to getting you out of trouble with enough knowledge. And then what do you know? We finally get a little glimpse of the cheeky PMC trying to drill me from across the map. When you're playing one map enough and you're looking at the same spots a lot, you'll start to pick out details and be able to spot people a lot clearer. We zero for 450 meters. We just missed. I think if I zeroed for about 400, I would have had a better shot at like adjusting. But it is what it is. We learn and we move on. I'm not done with this guy. I decided to flank to the outskirts and get a wider view on the area we're looking at. We finally spot our dude making a run. Don't know what he's doing, to be fair. But then I see he's got a teammate as well. We hang around for a couple of minutes, see what happens. Then all of a sudden, I see a cheeky worm in the top right corner. I'm like, what the hell are you doing, man? So we zero for 400 meters. Line the shot up. Easy as that. One worm down. Now, I don't know what he was doing, but I'm gonna say in this raid, there were a lot of dudes that just decided to lie down. Okay. Interrupted by a cheeky scav. Even though we're super suppressed, he still came to investigate. There's his mate. You check those corners, buddy. But he just fell over. That guy, I don't know what happened to him. That guy happened to him. What the heck? Now this guy's being super cautious. Which you should be. You should always be super cautious. But he doesn't know that he's gonna get drilled from like 400 meters away. Or maybe he doesn't know that he can get drilled from 400 meters away. Now, again, this guy does something strange. I don't know if there's loot there or something and he's just trying to get an angle, but I decided to try and take the shot, but I overshoot it. But he gives me an opportunity to shoot again, so we take it. That one busted his leg. He is slow as F. So I'm just gonna pound him till he goes back to the stash. That last went right up his... Yeah. Ouch. Strange happenings on that side of the map. Done a bit of damage, so I'm going to make my way to extract. I run into some dudes that silence a hut. Just unlucky timing on their part. One of them clocks me and goes prone. What are the odds? Does a slow peek, and we get him. Easy enough. Second one, a little bit more of a rascal. That rock is well placed in front of me. Nice. Now, I don't think I would have run if I was him. I think that was a bad idea. We did get drilled in this raid. Unfortunately, we didn't make it out. One of those dudes we sniped was 420 meters away. Sick. Bonus snipe for you guys. If I hit this snipe, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notify button. All right? Deal? Good job. Thank you, guys. It goes a long way. I appreciate you all for staying to the end. Have a great day, everybody. Oh, look. You gotta do it now.